Listen to me. You don't know who a good person is. At a point in time, they thought the person was the best thing ever since sliced bread. But alas, it was a lie. The person was a scam. Hey! Woo! Woo! Hey guys, welcome back to my kitchen. Hi guys, welcome back to my kitchen. Remember this cup from the Fab wedding? So today's vlogmas, we are cooking. Well, you must have seen it from title below. So today I'm cooking fried rice. I haven't cooked fried rice in a long time. I think since I've been married, I've probably cooked fried rice maybe once or twice. It's not something that I cook on a regular, even though we cook rice a lot. But that fried rice, you don't take what's it back on. So I was like, okay, what better meal to make today to surprise my husband, because he hasn't eaten fried rice in this house, a homemade fried rice. So I'm sure he'll be shocked when he gets back home, because he's like, maybe he's just going to make rice and stew. But I tried to spice it. I'm not cooking it because of him, I'm cooking for myself actually, but I'm going to surprise him with it. Do you guys understand? So let's get to cooking. Let me get to the market and get some ingredients. I already have rice, so I'm just going to get carrots, sweet corn, and all of that, and we'll be right back. Give me a minute. Right back. I'm back, guys. I got my ingredients. I'm gonna boil the turkey right now, and then I'm going to start chopping all these things. I'm sure you're supposed to start chopping them first. Yes. Meanwhile, I've parboiled my rice already. So, okay, let me start from the beginning so that you guys know how to make fried rice. I don't know your own recipe, but let me show you my recipe. Okay, so you can cook this fried rice for your family this Christmas. Yeah. It's not a big deal recipe. It doesn't have like so many ingredients, but it will be sweet, because sweetness is the cocoa of every food. Okay. Yeah, so I'm parboiling my rice right now over there. I'm parboiling my rice, and then I always parboil my own rice before I start fried rice. So some people don't, but I parboil my rice first. So after parboiling, next up I'm going to boil my turkey so that I can have the sauce for my rice. You know that thing? Sorry, not sauce. Why did I say sauce? The stock. I'm going to get the stock for my rice. Okay, so guys, I want to boil my turkey right now. I'm washing it right now. Let me give you guys gist. Okay, so the last time that I filmed this video about my husband not being my spec, that I reacted to Tolulope Solutions video, I had a lot of, you know, private comments, people messaging me and telling me, wow, this video was for me, oh, it helped me, kiniko and kiniko. Sorry guys, my rice needs to be parboiled. It's right here inside this pot. You can see it. Okay, so let me parboil it quickly before I continue to talk. So as I was saying, many people messaged me that period telling me that, oh, they really learned a lot from the video, and you know, the thing is, we always see things differently, and that the video made them realize that, you know, they can trust God. The video was enlightening for them and all. But then a particular person messaged me in private to ask me this question, that does it not mean that we'll be settling if we are saying that we don't want to lose a good person, but we don't actually really like them? You know, we just want to go for them just because. So it not be as if, I hope I'm not missing my husband. That will it not be equal to settling? And I was like, interesting question, right? I've answered her in private though, but I just thought about, you know, talking about it in today's vlog as I cook, because it would be nice. I actually just randomly thought about it. Now, It's a very interesting question, because to be honest, there are a lot of people that settled and they're married now, and they didn't really marry the person that they wanted to marry. Number one, they either married the person that was available or the person that, okay, actually a lot of people marry the person that is available, if we're being honest, a lot. And it reminds me of my Uber driver. I don't know if you guys can remember, but I made a vlog one time. Okay, yes, it was a vlog of the bridal shower of my friend just some weeks back. And if you can remember, I was talking to my Uber driver and we're just, bantering. And I remember that he clearly said it, like he said that he didn't marry the person he wanted to marry. He actually felt like he married less than the expectation that he wanted for himself, and so he was willing to marry another wife as soon as he made enough money. Fam, I was like, although he's not a Christian, right, and of course I chipped in the gospel, but he was like, nah, that he didn't marry the person he really wanted, but he just married that person because that, okay, he just wanted to marry. And I was like, okay, yeah, available. And a lot of people actually get married in that manner. Like, it's not, yeah, they love the person, because some people, what they see as love, they like the person, they can tolerate the person, they're like, oh, okay. It's not like they are so smitten by the person. It's not like they are head over heels for the person. So for some people, when we make this kind of conversations like, oh, don't lose God's spec because you are looking for your spec, so some people, they'll interpret it as you are saying they should settle. And it must be reiterated that it is not the same thing as settling. Now, there's a conversation around it, because let me put it like this: as a person that is a Christian, for you, your number one goal should be, living life as a believer, living life in a Christ-like manner, living life submitted to God. And that's why this is a conversation I can have as a Christian. I can't have it with, people that are not Christian, in the sense of it, because it will be a dicey conversation to have, because you'll be like, oh, are you saying I should settle? And you'll be like, why are you even telling people to settle at the end of the day? If it's not that maybe God really told them that, okay, this person is okay for them, and they didn't have any conviction, why are you telling them that they should go for the person because person is a good person? Because who is a good person? You don't know. Who is a good person? And so that's why the conversation has to be centered around being a believer. It has to be a believer to believer conversation, because if it's not a believer to believer conversation, the person will feel shortchanged when they get married. Even though the person is a nice person, the person does everything right, they will still feel like, maybe if I had waited a little, I would have had somebody better. But if it's a believer, the person will know that, okay, since God told me yes, and I had that peace and that leading, then this person is the best person that God has for me. Do you guys see the difference? I don't know if you guys are getting my analogy. My analogy is, these conversations, you can only have it comfortably and productively with a believer. If you have it with an unbeliever, you will not have a justification for it, because it will be as if you're actually telling them to settle. Now, there are things that you are not allowed to settle in, right? Let's be honest, okay? There are a lot of things, like in terms of, for someone like me, okay, I could not settle in the case of, maybe I'm AS, person is AS. All those ones, they are painstaking settlement. Settlement that can cause you problem. But I could settle in some other aspects. So at the end of the day, I feel like everyone will eventually settle, because you won't find someone that has everything that you want. But you will have a priority list. You have a priority list. You guys, let me quickly chop off all my stuff that I'm doing, and we'll get back to this gist, okay? chopped my spring onions, everything. The hard part about making fried rice is really just chopping. Once you chopped all those things, the rest is easy peasy. Wow, I forgot to buy liver. Are you kidding me? What's that thing called? Edo. What is Edo in English? Comment below and tell me. Okay, so let me get back to my gist about settling. So what exactly is settling? Is settling, you know, would you call accepting God's will as settling? Because the way I interpret it is, I don't know myself enough as God knows me. And it's this thing because I've seen myself make unnecessary mistakes. So for me personally, when it comes to dating, you know, I'd rather let the Lord lead me. I'd rather let the Lord choose. Not choose, because I know God doesn't actually choose, but God will lead you instead of leading yourself to the wrong place. That is what I meant in that video. You guys, please note, I never said don't let a good person go in my video. I simply said that because, listen to me, you don't know who a good person is. Anybody can pretend to you. Trust me, everyone that was dating someone, at a point in time, they thought the person was the best thing ever since sliced bread. But alas, it was a lie. The person was a scam. So you cannot tell who a good person is except when you're led by the Spirit. And yes, you can follow fruits, you can follow traits that a person exhibits. But if you open your eye, you shine your eye well, and you give it time, and you allow the Holy Spirit, you know, show you. And the reason why you will see bad traits is if you are if you are constantly plugged to the Holy Spirit. That is when you will know that, okay, I think this person, there's something off about this person. So the person might even tick all the boxes, but in your head you're like, no, there's just something I can't place, and eventually you will see it. So if you're dating someone right now, or you are with someone, or you are trying to be with someone, and there's just something like some darkness, shadow around it, give it time. Don't rush into it. Don't say, oh, my biological clock is ticking. No, give it time. Okay, my video was not to excuse you to just accept anything. Obviously you will have standards, right? If say you're an unbeliever, you probably have standards, but as a believer, let me speak to believers now. Your standard, your number one standard should be, is this person a believer? I don't expect you to be accepting an unbeliever and saying maybe God said no. Then there are other things. Is this person accountable to a local church? Because if both of you get married, whose local church are you? There are a lot of, you know, things that you consider. Do our values align? Does this person think like I think? Where does this person want to live? Does this person want to live in America? I want to live in Canada. Those are conversations you should have. There are some key things that your value will align. If it's God, your values will align in that aspect. Now, in some aspect that your whatever might not align, might now be maybe, you know, the physical aspect, or the person not being a good saver. All those ones, they are not things that you people cannot change together. But there are some mindsets that it's not that God cannot change the person, but the person is not agreeing to change. That's it. So you guys, that's my thoughts on the matter. I hope I made sense, Sha. Yeah, so let me continue with my cooking. I'm boiling my carrots right now. Yes, I've chopped my carrot, boiling it. I'm going to now proceed into the final phase of our fried rice cooking. Okay? I fried my turkey, finished the fried rice. I want to add plantain. It's going to be a sumptuous meal. Don't worry, I'll show you guys a picture or a video of it when I'm done. I'm trying to upload a video currently. Man, the hustle is real to film, edit, upload everything in one day, and you have to do it 25 days. Man, I've been stretched in this vlogmas. So I'm done with food, like we just ate, and then my husband got wine. I was like, yes. So yeah, we are ending the day with this wine and rice, and it feels like Christmas, right? So yeah, we're gonna enjoy our wine. Thank you for watching. Remember to stay safe. Love you guys.